Today we're going to talk about the gradient, and basically gradient is the same as slope. So basically, if the line goes up, if the line goes up, the gradient is positive. If the line goes down, the gradient is negative. And just like slope, gradient equals rise over run. So rise is how much it goes up and how much it goes to the left. Like basically how much horizontal and how much vertical it goes up or down or left or right. So how much blocks. Also you can have the gradient as, change in y. So y2 take away y1, and then change in x. So x2 take away x1. So let's have these two examples. So look, this goes up and it goes up 3 times. So 3 times, and it goes to the right 2 times. So this would be the gradient. For this one, however, we see it goes down, right? So not only that it goes down, like let's say, the way you think of it is wherever the line starts, you have it goes like this, right? Kind of. So over here the line starts. You could have said, oh, but like you can make it go over here. Well, you could maybe argue that, however, you wouldn't be able to because of the way it is formed, on the way how a graph is formed. This represents this area, because if you would have said that, it would have went like that. And even then, over here, the thing would be negative to x, which means the gradient would either way be negative. However, that doesn't matter because from here we start, and that means the 6 is negative. So I have negative 6 over positive 3, because the 3 is still going to the right, so it's positive, which equals negative 2. So that's what the gradient for this triangle is. And I have an example. So let me just quickly point out some points. So, and we are asked to find the gradient between these 2 points. So let's kind of draw a line. No, let's just do it. So point 1 and point 2. So we start from point 1 because it's the first one. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 2. Which equals 3. So the gradient would be 3. Another way you might want to do that is by finding out the points for the point, like the coordinates for the points. So 4.1, the coordinates are the x is 1 and then the y is -3. 4.2, the coordinates are 3 and 3. So you'd able to do -3. I mean, you could have done it like this. 3. And then this creates a positive. Oh yeah, you do the y2 first actually, so yeah. And then 3 -1 equals 2. Over here we have 6, so again we get 3. And another question I wanted to go through would be basically okay, how do I do it? Okay, yeah, I'll just show it by camera. So basically, you can already see some of the answers. But basically, let's say you have one unknown, right? This is y2, this is y2, and this is x1. So we're able to use the formula, and we also have the gradient. So this is what we get. So we just make it so a equals alone. So then we just create the 5/2 as a number, so it's easier. And then we move this to the right, so this times this times this. So this times this, and then you get, and then, oi. Oi, yo. And so you get this, and so you plus 272, again leave it on its own, then you just divide by 2.5 and you get 7. So if you have an unknown, just treat it as an unknown, if that makes sense. Shout out to this channel, and that's the end. Goodbye.